Neon, a Sky, Sova?
Yeah, it's a very interesting version now on the desk as Texture takes a bit of a hit. We did hear Achilles talk about, sure, it can scale up. Achilles and both Paper Thin talking about the layers that you can have of utility, but the thing is you need to win your fights at a certain point, right? There's no real strong way to just force control of Rubble or anything like that, so that pans out after the pistol round, but for now it's just going to be a 4-man hold. Jesse Vash is digging so deep onto A side.
They're playing this well, though. Team Secret are playing this well.
Curious to see if he reads into this. He's actually going to get picked off, and that's the signal to go right into
good paranoia. What?
Swing out. It's going to allow them to survive.
Wait, he's cheating. What is that paranoia?
Over to Lakia. But it's still going to be 3 members left alive for Team Secret.
So not an impossible retake for Gen.G, right? But if you look at the utility, there isn't all that much. Only Karon with the paranoia, and he has to make use of it to get that early control. Team Secret is already looking to snuff that out. Jeremy pushing up front with the Sheriff, but ooh, okay, nice little collateral from Munchkin. Starts things off. ts-geng is in a rock and a hard place. He's going to try to find a bit of cover, but footsteps all around him. Karon spots him out.
Yeah, as soon as you got that collateral, you got to save the paranoia. I love that they were considering using the paranoia there, and it seems like Munchkin perhaps just made the call to say, hey, let's just try to peek this double peek, right? If we use this here now, that's not the way we're winning the round.
The composition is very interesting. You mentioned that early Rubble control, and that's why we don't see them being around the side too much.
What happened to Meteor?
More of Mound, and they're just hovering around these spots, especially on the fact that they're pistols.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost never try to just fight Rubble, right? Because if Gen.G does decide to come out with the...
Are you ready for the most exciting game of the year? MIPR versus Furia? Yes, I will be sleeping in.
Times out of 100. There's no way for you to
Peter just said GG with the spray? Oh my god.
To regain control of that. Now Gen.G, this time 5 rifles spot up, not going for a couple of the shares, really trying to just respect Secret and keep that range. This Texture, he does need to make an exit. Paranoia has to be used to save him as well. He'll barely get out in time. Does he know how many members there are? That's a lot, but he even stabilizes after the slide. There's the cover in from Lakia, but Envy gets 2 kills, recovers a weapon. ts-geng staying alive for the time being, tries to go for the swing out. Envy now just looking to do damage. Trying to suss out which
I feel like Secret does a really good job of chasing down players. Like Gen.G do like a lot of this jiggling stuff, jiggle for info, and they're kind of by themselves when they're jiggling for info. They full on exec and chase down those players. Every time so far in the series, and it works. They predict where Gen.G are jiggling, and they just mow them down.
90-degree flick onto Meteor's head. Now looking for the site. He taps the spike, but yeah, that's a tell for Terran to go in for that peek.
Karon just holding in tree, able to
also another
on the C site. That's interesting. I mean, he's pushing up front now, but look at the teleportation from Karon with the classics. He's trying to stay alive.
Wait, Karon's fucked.
Back to the
Wait,
stinger.
what?
Jesse Vash just fires on through.
Oh my god, Munchkin again.
For Munchkin. That's the second one today. Wild Oreo fires right back, and this is onto a one-on-one. It's Meteor with the Sheriff. Welcome back, Gen.G.
Meteor just swings.
But now that's a 3-0 start. A very, very different look from Gen.G here on map 2.
Oh, good stun.
Where the Neon is supposedly stronger.
Good stun.
Flooding right through, but Meteor answers right back.
Meteor, look at Meteor. Look at him go. Look at him go.
The smokes on this. Spots out Jesse Vash, but he's tagging him with that Marshall. His very own signature weapon. Lakia finds the trades right on through. And
this is GG chat. I'm not gonna lie. Should we do
the rest of the squad though?
Good Molly. They know 2C now. They should go B.
This is an opportunity for Secret though. Now that you've seen that the paranoia was
reset, that's fine.
Rubble, you can slowly regain some control, get some information, at least try to push them back to force them back into a default position. Now Gen.G just saying that, hey, they're probably just going to still stick around over on the C site. We haven't really heard anything otherwise. Han going to be going in for the check, and that should be the notice. Jeremy gonna get
no Munchkin. Nice exec once again. They keep seeing Gen.G. They know Gen.G are going to reposition like that. Wow. Oh no.
Alone, but he gets another, stays alive. The cover from Texture is perfect. And Lakia truly has been the torch here for Gen.G today.
It's impossible, bro. I mean, that was perfectly played from Secret. They have the reads. Secret have the read chat.
For Texture. Just a killjoy, and that's the note that this is the tail end once again. Texture just swings out confidently with support of Karon. And the haunt lands as well.
The king Texture.
Trade afforded by ts-geng either. I was wondering, I mean, you've got this overdrive, you've got this Hunter's Fury from Team Secret. Are they going to be looking to do anything?
Alright, let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
Without the clearest entries, without that much information on either site, it's too difficult to call. They're not going in for the Hail Mary.
And now without the Killjoy, you don't have someone to watch your flanks. So you're just trying to re-clear this side that you've already given up over to the side of Gen.G. You imagine that it should be a weaker part of the map, as that is usually how this push out onto Rubble is played. So you push back with the drone. And now again, that turret not activated with the Killjoy being down. They have to commit to this A side. The Paranoia is good. Karon just trying to stay alive. The Paranoia just completely hides it for the second, but it's too many members. Jeremy just being the bait, just being the scout. Now it's up to Lakia to hold them at bay again. The showstopper to try to buy time. But Jeremy, wow, clean shot right through the edge of heaven. And Texture's now just holding the line.
Hughes running out to the last second. And it catches on to Jeremy at the very last moment. Onto the paint shells now. He goes in to clear out the tree. But 2G manages to hold clear. With the Guardian though, taps on through. Munchkin finds the trade. And with that, 2-on-2.
A fake onto tree, but Meteor already gets spotted. There's a double swing though. They don't expect it to be that fast. The wraparound from Envy. It's just a stinger. He
Ew!
On the first target. Gets the dink. But not many more bullets after that. Texture's ready for it. Knows the weave in and out, and that's shut down immediately. You're trying to go for a fast rotate over to C, but you just have zero information.
What a nice strap. Let's for it to fail.
Stuck in chaos here in B main, and now they're just hoping and praying.
What is this copy pasta?
Praying that their fakes are going to work.
What the fuck is this copy pasta, bro?
Control over other parts of the map. Gen.G just keeping them trapped like fish in a barrel.
Like fish in a barrel, Gen.G will try to shoot them down too with the Odin now firing off. 2G finds a bit of a trade while Oreo as well. But Karon and Texture, they have found their own. Spike has been retrieved, and I guess he's going to try to get it planted on the A site, but he's going to be surrounded pretty darn quickly. 3 players from Gen.G.
Alright.
Going up to heaven, the spike plant.
Stop doing copy pasta, chat.
Noticeable. Not gonna matter though. Meteor just gonna land the
Focus on game.
Everybody on Gen.G seems to have woken up during that break in between the two matches.
7-1 again, chat, maybe? 7-1 again?
7-0. Not a single round on the side of Team Secret. Shutting down A side with the Odin. The Paranoia used early as well. I mean, the fact that Gen.G
What's the early payout, chat?
This Paranoia every
What's the early payout option on?
Jesse,
and what's the payout option on?
Yeah, you just gotta bail out of there.
6 rounds? Nah, we can't do early payout yet. We gotta wait a little bit longer for that. We can't do early payout for 6 rounds. Like 6 rounds is very low.
So now forced to go to C. Gen.G's ready for it. They're very well aware.
Ooh.
Stalls them for the longest time.
Hey.
Now, and that allows them to get a little bit more space.
Brazil is inevitable. Brazil is inevitable, chat. Remember that.
We pretty much handed over onto Team Secret.
The long-awaited Hunter's Fury, they just couldn't find a good round to use it on. You know you stopped it.
Holy, Lakia Valorant has aura. None of them peeked him at all.
As well. It's all time for Karon to try to wrap around. If he can get the kill onto Jeremy, this is a retake that's doable. Karon gets one. He opens up the site. He finds sight of another Lakia coming in. But
the shorty was ideal though. I'm not mad at all from Lakia whipping out the shorty there.
We'll stop it.
Unfortunately, Brazil is inevitable.
Wow. For sure. Now Seeker is back online.
With the ults they have, they can probably get 2 or 3 rounds.
Well, Meteor his own to counter on the defensive side. Killjoy setup switched over to A.
Stun on Karon.
On the C side.
Entry onto him.
Texture out. Karon all alone. He needs to find the first target, but the Seeker distracts
him.
So does Texture. He's gonna have to back out.
Wait
for an opportunity. 2G will get spotted, but that's the timing for the aggressive lockdown just to secure the spike plant.
Trying to halt and stabilize Gen.G. They want to recover. It's gonna take a
but listen, Secret's comp is very good on attack. I think Secret on their defense are gonna run it down, like they did on Ascent. I'm not gonna lie, like they did on Sunset. Whoa, what? Wait, what the fuck?
Instantly turning his back around this. Meanwhile, Oreo just holds things down.
All right, well.
And now Lakia, he's wearing
GG, Team Secret are the best team in the world.
People who are still going over to B site. He has to go for the save.
GG, I now declare Team Secret the best team in the world after these 2 rounds.
There's only a few rounds left in the half, so you don't want to give any freebie ultimates over to the other side. Jesse Bash gonna be ready for it though. He'll get 1 extra point back to his next lockdown. A really great
angle and finds a couple of kills along with that entry. Good stuff from Team Secret. Let's see if they can keep this up. They don't have any ultimates this round, though. And Gen.G has several more. But
ooh, Gen.G doing the same over-under.
Kill outside of pillars?
Yeah, a bit of an aggressive peek out from B. Gen.G just trying to switch up their default timings just a tad bit, and Munchkin will pay for it. It's early util expended from Gen.G just to try to hold on.
Ooh, he barely gets out.
They're going to continue to spam. Texture re-clears on B, though. He recognizes
nice
Jesse's
trade
there. Jesse goes for the second kill. Now B site open. Meteor trying to fill the gaps as soon as possible. But Jeremy's fast. The Nanoswarm pops.
Oh, Lakia Valorant. Fatal comes in. Yeah.
There is
the Lakia Valorant.
Team Secret at bay. This allows Gen.G
Lakia Valorant cannot throw the seasons. What?
Holding on, being a menace. Now
nice trade.
Know that Gen.G has rotated out of C site. Team Secret still making the right
you open door in time?
Been even down to a 2v2.
No more utility for either side. This is going to come down to precise gunplay. They've got the timings. They've got the sight. And with that,
Envy?
Jesse Vash deep into defender
oh,
spawn.
wow. He got in a good spot here, Ben.
The only entry that they have. Envy is trying to be very, very cautious around this specific angle. Watches around the boxes.
Wow, good kill.
Spray. 1-on-2 now for Meteor. A side swing, and he managed to take that trade on towards Jesse Vash.
Oh, Uncle got the corner though.
The turret and has an idea. Has to clear it out though. Nanoswarms not available. The alarm
he is not ready at all for this corner.
He has to watch out. Is he gonna think to check the back corner though? It's not quite happening. Goes in for the tap and just hovers his crosshair up around the right side.
Oh, Uncle! He plays it so well. 3 rounds in a row for Secrets?
He doesn't, and with that, Team Secret, they get the third.
Wait,
that's a rough
I 100% jinx.
Get taken down by Lakia. 2G will be the one to take down Charon, so they'll be able to get the space, but now they're lacking their Neon, the explosive entry. Not there anymore for Secret.
A little exchange. Regrowth was used to top off 2G.
I guess Karen was there like to be his body was just to give up a body, I guess. I don't know, it's tough.
Now the Trailblazer. Team Secret's looking for alternate
escape
routes,
nice kill from Munchkin.
He eats the Trailblazer, but gets
huge kill from Munchkin.
Yeah, now you know that Team
and they have Raise Rocket for this round to secure it.
We're on A. Gen.G Meteor will be
if they choose to
go back to C site just to activate his Killjoy utility in case it's a full rotate from Secret.
Nice ice scan.
The Haunt still gets a target. The Paranoia comes out as well. And Lakia just spending time away from Team Secret. There's the showstopper as a reaction, but do they know that 2G is already
no!
In? Not quite, but Texture's there for
Texture?
the trade. Still holding on to the site. Backup has now arrived.
Uncle versus Texture. Uncle every fucking day, dog. Uncle every fucking day.
Pit available, but Munchkin not in a position to use it. Looking for a timing. Left. Meteor wants to go for the first peek.
Wait, Uncle can smell Munchkin and drop. Holy shit.
The moment he gets spotted, Jesse gets the kill. All the way down, Regrowth comes back out, not quite at full health. Meteor will need a spray down. The alarm bot keeps him trapped. He has to back out, wants to reset, knows that time is on his side. One man has to stick it. He wants to go for the spike blender. He gets one, but he just cannot swing back around.
Was about to approach, so now switching up the pacing again. We're into the B site. Jeremy just creating a lot of noise and havoc onto this. Gen.G's attention.
That doesn't work again, unfortunately.
Yeah, Meteor falls all the way back, and thank goodness he did, because there was
Munchkin?
that all the way deep in Waterfall. But for now, 2GE trying to create an opening.
Oh no, Uncle again finding an insane timing.
Goes down, and this site has now been flipped. It's a crossfire. Meteor stuck in the
rare whiff from Texture, actually.
By Envy, Jesse Vash.
Wow, and they just
holding on as they know Texture is the last.
He's gonna buy time,
Jesse
so
Vash
Steam can
just
plant.
To buy time. He won't do too much of it, but
I mean, this would be a miracle.
In favor of Secret. If they could get back to a 5-7 scoreline, what a comeback it would be for the first half. Texture picking up the pace. He knows he doesn't have time. If they're spread out, he doesn't have an option. 2GE's hiding in the offense.
What?
And he gets a triple.
Wait, chat, they actually won 5 rounds in a row. Broke the eye with the one-way smoke. That's a beautiful start of the round setup, but I don't see how Gen.G play it.
Knowing that they were able to stall them away from Mound.
Yeah, I suppose they're just trying to respect that toxic screen that Munchkin has so adequately laid out for them. And then they also have the option to go through Baby Door if they need Team Secret, but that's it. Gen.G are just now.
Oh, nice. They're going through B to open the door, and they bait out. There's nothing there. Nothing there, so all the utilities used for nothing. And they smoked off C-Long.
Maybe B, maybe C.
I mean, you heard the audio over on Mound as well, so Munchkin just making the call to try to trap them out in
What do Gen.G want to do here? They fake B?
For a speed play, but the smoke was a bit late, and at that
point,
point,
they take it?
The exit's already made. Now Gen.G a bit trapped.
They have the sight and they don't even know what to do.
A bit too aggressive on Mal, but they'll have to fight their
Oh, they're baiting at the trap. Beautiful bait out.
Still a chance to rotate.
Look at the way they're playing it, bro. It's so beautiful.
Meanwhile, teammates are coming up. Alarm.
Oh, gets out just in time.
Made the numbers advantageous for Gen.G.
Good nade.
Can't quite catch up just yet, but Texture's there right
yeah,
on
well
top,
played.
the high-low, and Texture's
actually
good for
textbook
3.
around from Gen.G. They were so ready for that.
Playing the timer to their advantage, and
They're looking for the trap. They assume Secret rotated, and then they tapped the bomb and baited out all the utility. What a beautiful round, bro. Of Valorant played.
That upwards flick with the classic onto the tap allows for Texture to pick up the subsequent kill, and that's awesome. I mean, this is how Gen.G plays. It's, you know, a lot of respect and a lot of mind games as well as to how they gather information and then go in for the site hit. This is now just a 1-on-4. No way.
This map is all about gathering information on the attack side, and you have to give information.
Word alarm bot. Jesse Vash.
A lobby control for Secret. Now, they use the one we took for A. Now they have to smoke C. They can't even smoke C, so now the kill setup will just be completely destroyed. They don't have that double controller. They don't have that cage to make up for the fact.
Rocks, meanwhile, positions being swapped up. Team Secret back to
after Team Secret just get a lobby control, Gen.G could walk up C, break the caging modes, and then just walk into site if they really wanted to walk into site. But they can just completely destroy the caging setup.
The trap play at the ready though. They get spotted. Okay. Paranoia's at the ready.
2G's in a great spot though for this A lobby reclear.
Gonna be the one-way first. He
wow, nice kill.
Gonna get the spam down right through the toxic
nice
screen.
kill on Wild Oreo. I mean, nice kill on Texture.
Gen.G we're looking for. Drone comes out now off of that. See if there's a lurk. They recognize there still is. So the opportunity to rotate to C site still open for Gen.G. Secret's well aware of it and slowly starting to shift their weight. Lakia will do whatever he can to try to pull them back to A, but
nice Lakia is
because look at
doing good though, I think.
2GE. He's looking to just play safe. If they do end
they might not. They might go back to Lakia A after they do some pressure C. Now they're in a setup to trap B or trap C. They go C off the turret.
Just yet, the Prowlers though. Envy is.
They open the door.
But now the dark cover
they don't.
Completely tells it all. It's gonna be a C hit with 15 seconds to boot.
Oh my God, Uncle!
There's two members, but Jesse Vash, a nice flick out of the poison cloud. That will give them the numbers advantage.
Oh, Munchkin is doing everything right now.
Allow the spike to get planted in the last second.
Lakia Valorant is lurking on fade.
Lakia has to start sprinting over. He's trying to cut noise.
Impossible.
But he just does not have the leisure to do so. 3 members all on the site already for Secret. And Lakia, he'll go for it. He goes for the C's to try to make it easy. But
he just missed it.
Over the shoulder. And he will not find the diffuser. It's another round.
Of the match might go. And Team Secret
double satchel.
Actually rotating back onto
they're just gonna go A now?
Yeah, just trying to crash them over on
the smokes won't come in time for A. Now the flank is coming in from Germany. This is kind of what you gotta do on this composition. Flank plus retake the door. Meteor. Oh, he's getting droned.
We're not gonna use this ultimate. We can use it to hold them, stall them even further on this retake. Very spread out post plan from Gen.G. Great control of their positions. They do get pushed out of stairs.
All of Gen.G are helping him.
Closer on
what?
Good for a running gun. Lakia,
report. Nah, that's actually not report them. Report them, bro. That is not allowed. Guy's full running.
All alone. Wonders if there's anyone still lurking over on the site.
Good
over
eye.
By tree. Now he knows all of them should be over out by main. Guiding light a little bit short. Oreo, he's looking for the first kill. He wants to try to even
nice.
out.
Well played from Gen.G. Well played.
He's good for one. He gets the ding on to Meteor. Wish it was a Vandal, but it's not going to be.
Did Texture?
Big old rocket.
Dart scans Karen. Doesn't matter. That's sneak around. Thank God. They didn't clear Karen.
Trying to double back. Jesse Vash trying to stay hidden with this Bucky, but pretty soon going to be spotted around the entrance now. Just trying to double back. It'd be a good opening shot, but Texture immediately trades.
Texture still has raised rocket. Fatal for Lakia. Omenal for Karen. Munchkin should chase for the last kills to secure the ult orbs if he wants to.
Well,
which he will.
Just gonna have to wait. Hope that they'll give him the lockdown.
Which he indeed will.
Gen.G, I wonder if they choose to go for it. Well, Munchkin, he wants his Viper's Pit as well, so he will go for a cheeky peek. Gets the kill right as Jesse Vash goes for the exit. And that is Viper's Pit now online. Gen.G continues.
I wonder how Gen.G is going to play against teams that run Neon in general. I think which top teams right now, like top teams in each region, are running Neon on a lot of maps. Heretics is the main team I'm thinking of.
Got a couple of ultimates on Team Secret.
Lotus? Oh, okay. I think Neon Lotus is very good.
Right under Karen's nose, 2GE with a kill
Wait, what
as
the
well.
fuck is happening? Even though Gen.G are winning, I think the Neon comp is really nice. Or a Neon, some sort of Neon comp is very nice on Lotus.
And if you're gonna invest this much, you better hope that
now Gen.G's comp isn't bad by any means, but I think the Neon has it in. It's really just for a map like this, it just works really well.
Afraid of is that lurk? Well, the turret's gonna spot it.
Funny part is that the first team to actually run this Neon on Lotus is C9. C9 last year in 2023 when they had Leaf. Leaf was on the Neon. It was insane. I promise you guys. I'm so sad they didn't end up like winning everything. Like obviously no one copied them because they didn't win much. They got third place, but that was the C9 that got third place last year. Leaf Neon on Lotus. And when I saw Leaf play, I was like, damn, this is kind of nice actually.
There's a good chance. Obviously, Jesse Vash 1 point away from the lockdown, so that's something for Meteor to consider as well.
Oh, it was Zelsus? No, it was not Zelsus on Neon, bro. I remember Leaf being on Neon, 100%. And Optic never played Lotus because that wasn't out. That map wasn't out.
Not to actually fight, but just to know if they should be fighting or not. Meanwhile, C-Site gonna get cleared, but it's just far back.
Race Rocket.
The showstopper, and Jesse Vash, he'll actually just go for the trade. He will be successful. But at what cost? The site is opened up from the shadows, allows
what a kill.
to arrive just a bit sooner.
Goodbye, Peralta. Holy Chody, by the way. For Lakia Valorant. Oh, that is a nice ass pit. What the fuck?
And now Team Secret.
Look at that pit, bro. How do you retake the bomb site?
Gen.G tightening the choke onto this Viper's pin. Jeremy going for the spam, trying to bait them out. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Karon still good for another defense. Spike's still not planted. Gen.G will wait until they know for a fact that they are safe. But 2GE threads the needle into the pit. Shrouded step to give Envy an opportunity.
Oh, the timing.
Gets a sense of it, and 2G will eventually get taken out as Munchkin brings.
And now, with the lockdown available from Team Secret, they might be able to extend this just a bit more.
Yeah, Team Secret, they have to be ready for this. Gen.G got the read that the B side is weak, and Texture not able to land before the kill, but it's going to be the overdrive taken down. Lakia, good for 2 kills, still alive. Spike,
Uncle's in a good spot here on after pushing C Mound.
Gen.G might be trapped for now, but they do still have that turret to make sure that their backs are safe. Jesse Vash.
Oh, he goes all the way.
Recognizes that the rotation hasn't happened yet.
Oh no, Karen looks so aware for it though.
Karon's waiting for it. It's a game of patience, and Karon's gonna win it. Stalwart for Gen.G.
Yeah, he got him.
There's been a wraparound. The numbers.
That's the round loss, I think.
The killjoy coming out of C-Site. Gen.G will look to re-clear Mound.
So much time, and they're just so patient with how they want to check and clear everything. Very diligent in how they want to move around the map.
They KGO here? Really?
Site's been opened up, and they are moving on.
They might KGO. They're not going to KGO anymore.
Best to try to get that awareness, try to get
3v1, wait the KGO just in case. Yeah, this game is over.
It would have been a 2-on-2 if he got his. But that said, it's not meant to be. Lockdown now, and Wild Oreo with 17 HP, Will. 17 has to try to clutch this out.
17
he was
HP.
hoping that maybe they would come in early, try to go for the spike plant, get a cheeky kill, but he doesn't get it. Timmy the Turret's his biggest enemy there as he has to dip away right into Lakia's sight. A 4